I believe I probably had the stream ending window in there. Oh fucking hell! Oh, that's bonkers. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna put this on YouTube. So yeah, I'll quickly go through the thing. So I had it didn't work fire up properly the first time on the first stream. So like I explained, I had these caps all wrong. So there was like strip between legs. So I had to desolder like 3 of them and put them on the right way. And then I had a bad pot. So when I started building, I ordered a bunch of components on eBay, and yeah, they are usually crap. They break down. The measurements might not be up to standards, and the quality and the tolerances are just pretty poor. And that's what I've learned. And so I was saying when I started this, I was telling that yeah, then what you're gonna build is a pretty unstable rig with those kind of parts. So I order my parts from much reputable companies, and I use the Theta pots and Alpha, and the same thing. I mean, especially the eBay jacks and that stuff. These can be really bad, and then you'll have like connection, grounding issues, all that sort of stuff. And in the end, you might think when you start out and go on the eBay and be like, oh man, this is really cheap. It ain't. It just ain't, because in the end you'll have to replace most of that stuff anyway. And what ends up happening is when you replace, well, you're gonna lose actually money. So it's not cheaper. So get good components right from the start. And I'm saying this because, and I'm just saying, like, I didn't know better when I started. I was stupid. You don't have to be. So yeah, I suggest you order from somewhere else than eBay, or because you can do that, and the results will be much better. Your pedals will most definitely last longer, have less issues, and it's gonna be less nerve-wracking for you, and it will just make things much more easier, especially in the long run. So yeah, the stuff like this is going to cycle, and like it doesn't look like anything's wrong with it, but it's just total crap. And the same thing was with well, some components were okay, but then I also had like patches of LEDs where the because the other side is usually like that, so you couldn't tell like which way was it, like the legs were cut wrong and all. So just don't save yourself from the trouble and save your money. But yeah, so I just played it just a bit, and this is gonna be the fun part where I start putting this into a box. I might need I don't actually. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I should be good, I think. So I need to do some soldering. I hope I can make it fit. I do have a few of these cheap pots here still, but I probably will end up replacing them when I do the next order. And I can put that away now, and I'll check if so I'll do some maintenance here. I can do a few things better, make sure I don't run into any problems like that one. And I did drill the enclosure already. So this is I had a stock rat in here, so I've done that. Yeah, it's called splint. One knows that about. I drilled 2 more holes for the switches, and the other one is for the clipping diode, and this one, and the other one's for the it's the fat switch. So it puts a cap into the single chain. And the first thing I'm going to do is some soldering. I'm going to solder those transistors onto those sockets. And why I do that is because they can get loose sometimes, and well, yeah, you know what happens, bad connection, you get issues. So I just solder them in those in there, and I do, because they're quite long that way, so I do take them and I cut off some. Like that. And the other one. Go. But yeah, it was nice to get it's working. I was getting a bit frustrated, like what the hell have I done wrong? So yeah, I need to probably, so this is this is actually, that's the filter volume, so I'll stick it in here like this, maybe. See, I actually have to do a little bit of so that is the way I have to like get it in there. I'll check if, yeah. I might need to put hot glue, goop up things. So do that. First things first, I have these small utility boards. Solder that in place. Iron is on. It's hot. So yeah, this is the part The part of the build that usually takes the longest. Get it in the box for some reason. Like the way that it won't have any problems or issues. Yeah, it might take a while. And the first ones, you're building your first ones and you're doing it board like this. Probably gonna be horrible. Or at least you can go back at some point and look at it and go like, yeah, I can do better. And that's, of course, that is nice. All right, let's this. Go. All right, then. That in there. Oh. Go. Good. Something like that. And a few bit. Okay. Let's put try and get that in. Go. Yeah, that's good. Nice. In there. There we go. And then we get to the. So that's the volume. Where is that going? It's going over there. All right. I might have a different pots. Let's see. I'll put one of these in there, in here. Get that. And go. It sounds like I'm actually a bit hungry. Oh, where is my tool? There we go. Get that tied in there. So that's the volume. And then that lead will actually be going in there. Would probably like to. So I'm gonna be soldering that off. And I'm gonna get this in there already. Yep. Looks good. That off. There we go. Put it in there. Fits nicely, yeah. Alright, then we have our, so this was the filter. I think I need 2 of these. Let's see if I can get it there. That doesn't get in the way. It is actually a pretty tight fit. So yeah, this is the struggle you'll have sometimes. There we go. Yeah, it works. But now I'm running into an issue. Where am I? See? Careful planning. Sure. I hate this part. So if I stick that in there, yes, it's right. Put this in place. Yeah, I do. Alright, so these are intended to be used a bit differently. There we go. Tighten that up. Moment. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time trying to solder this ground wire on there. How the fudge and am I gonna do that? Probably need to do it now. Now would be the best time. Actually do it, I think. So I'll do it now. When I can get my hands in there. Oh. Later that would like possible. So skip the camera. There we go. Hope the auto zoom works at least decently. So yeah. Alright. That should do it. Then cut the extra off. It's not all the way in, but didn't cause any problems. So yeah, the filter. And this was the filter. Correct? Yeah. I think so. So then yeah, it should fit. So again, 2 of these. And then I'll try to squeeze it in there. And this is also one of the reasons why I like to do the PCB boards nowadays, because it just makes this part of the builds, I can tell you, much easier. Much easier. And if I would be building this for someone else, yeah, I would probably make pay much more attention, and I would plan ahead a bit more. But this is for me, for my own personal use. So I don't, care that much about how it looks inside. I just want it to work. That's what I'm going for. There we go. And one thing to keep in mind is like that those don't when you tighten them up, and that's why you do it when you're still seeing the insides, that they don't actually touch the so when you tie them up, they're gonna turn like that, so they don't touch the enclosure. That's another thing to keep an eye on. So yeah, alright. Might need to, do I? Oh, no, it's gonna probably be just fine. Then I'll put this in place. I'll do that. We'll take that off as well. And I don't care like labeling these, because you can hear what they do, so why would I, put anything in there? I want one of those in that as well, so I have a bag here. I should have back here somewhere with that stuff. Go. Bye. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna find one of those. I don't know what these are. What are these called? Washers, I think. I'm just gonna I just want one of those. There you go. Get them back in the back. Back in the back. Alright. And then I'll flatten that part out. There we go. And oop. You will go. What the hell? It doesn't fit. Well, it happens sometimes. Can I find another one? Could fit. How about one of these? Just a round one. Yeah, alright. That'll do. I'm too picky about it now. I want to get this done. Boxed up. Come on. Oh. I do want to get that wire out of the way. Get it to actually fit nicely. So here we go again. Take it off. Get that from under there and then back into place. Yeah, I could see it was like a bit slightly angled, slanted. So yeah, it wasn't fitting nicely. And now I probably have to make sure that it ain't touching that lug as well, any part of that, so I'll do a bit of maintenance here. Alright. Good now? Yes. No. Alright. And that one. There we go. And then solder this. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna just, you know, float in there. Make sure nothing's touching. And this green wire will be, yeah, that one I'm gonna get in there. And then does that actually, or do I have to? It's a tight fit, but it seems it will. Can be done, no problem. So yeah, let's take the green one off out of there. There we go. And then this one there instead. Right. Fresh. What? Yeah, it looks good. So we're down to the last wire, and then it should be done. So this one will go in there, No. There we go. And before I put the lid in and the screws, those can make something. I'm gonna hear if it works. Just tighten that up. It's pretty tight between those, but still I'm gonna... Oh, the wrong way. Still I'm gonna do this. Oh. No, actually, yeah, I need to do a bit more. I would like to make a tool for this, actually. Yeah, now it's not. So that's how it's gonna sit there, hopefully. And not gonna put the knobs on just yet. Let's see if it powers up. It does. All right. So the next thing I'll do, I'll raise the camera again. There we go. I'm not gonna take the soldering iron off just yet, and then I have to yank the wires off my test rig. There we go. So that's the input, and that's the output. Come on. All right. Let's put these in there. Everything's turned to 0. All right. So let's hear it work. Does it work? Let's take it out of tune. Alright. So do we have a clean signal? We don't have a signal, so what could be wrong? Is it actually output seems correct? We right. But then this is the fun part. Plug straight into that one. Yeah. So what is the issue here? What seems to be the problem? Hey, is the cable? It seems to be the cable. Well, I have to take a look at that. So yeah, let's put this on then. And voila. Yeah, it's the cable. So let's keep it like that. clicking sound, probably the mic picks that up, but I hope you can hear that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, souped up rat. Really fun. And that's... Then I'll put the knobs in. That's gonna have a different one. I need one with the screw that tightens it in there. These ones that have screw in there. So, and that's gonna be... I hope I have a black or white one. Yeah, so that's how you build a pedal and fuck it up and have a bad wire. Yeah, this one's really... That's the problem here. I need to check here. How can you not like the rat? I mean, it's just, you know, yeah, nice sounding pedal. That's how it looks. You can, as we can see, you can fit pretty much stuff, mods onto a small enclosure like this. I think this is like 1590p box. So yeah. Now I'll try and get this, you know, in here and make it so that I still get sound when I, you know, press it in there like this, and that will be a issue of its own, as we can hear. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some fun with that. And that's the next thing I'm gonna do, so let's get to it. That also. There. Oh yeah, and here's the... That's this. So yeah, that's the Studio One rig, playing a Fender twin reverb without the reverb. But yeah, now let's see what needs to be done, so I can get this to play nicely and sit in the box. This might take a while, especially First of all, I'm gonna take a look at here. I can't see anything wrong with this. I mean, it looks totally fine. This one's also in. I mean, anything poked through it? Doesn't look like it. I'm like wondering what the hell is the problem. Is that? I think that looks good as well. Oh, that like checking. Is it a cold joint or something? So then I'll take a look at here. Nothing seems to be wrong there. All looks good. So yeah, all right. Here comes the fun part. So see. So this anything in here. So that's why I have this sort of thing in here. I'll actually put some more stuff. Plastic. No, not plastic, but tape over it. Find it. There it is on the other desk. So and then the parts in that side of the board, of course, they can't touch any of the like witches or anything, any logs on the pots or anything like that. So I mean, it looks like it should stay in there nicely, like that. I'm gonna actually twist the transistor that way. That one. How about the other one? The other one is good. Nothing's touching there. So yeah, that's how it's gonna just float there. This will press it down, and it should stay in place pretty well. And that's not something I would do if this I would build this for someone. That would be a no-go. Yes, they might, travel around with it, and it would move much more. I'll just have it on my board on the floor, so it's gonna be an issue. Oh. I'll tape the sides as well a bit. So if the board goes like this, it won't touch. Oh, a bit too much. But yeah, I do have certain kinds of standards I want to meet, and they do vary. According to the end, well, purpose, or well, it changes. It depends on the end user. Put it that way. Sounds correct. There we go. And then we should be able to just get it in there like that. And put these in. I think I had one bad one. Yeah, that's the bad one. No, one more should be somewhere here. Ah, it will. There we go. Then I have this. The sound could be annoying. Alright, let's see if it powers on. That's usually a good sign. Yep, there we go. Let's put this on. Let's put this on. Let's see if we can get the sound. Oh, and yeah, the box is lying. There are no boards sale. Change that up. Oh, yeah, it's like turning around funnily. Yeah, because I checked my cable and I was like, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Wrong. Doesn't it look bad? But always check the cables first, because that's the like easiest thing to fix. Oh, look at that. That's like la 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 la. What the hell? So is this just for fun? Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's a bit loose. So let's open it up and check what could be the problem. Sorry about the sound. Oh, was that a bad one too? Oh, that was the bad one. Shit, I'm not gonna put that back in. So, what the hell? Why are you loose like that? Because alright, I hope that doesn't. Let's see. Might be like not that not that good of a quality jack. I'm gonna take that off. It's bad. So yeah. I see the other connection for the tip was probably bent a bit. Hope this will fix it, or that's what I just did. So yeah, see. Yeah, alright, so that's done. It's all good. Probably nothing wrong with my cables also. It was that. And usually, like I said, you can see if there's something wrong with your cable. That should be here. And rarely do they break anywhere here. So if there's a problem, usually you just open that up, look inside, and you can go like up. Yeah, it's come loose. The other like lead is off, and then you just hopefully you can solder, get it back there. Oh, but yeah, let's put the knobs in here. So I'll use these old ones. These. Sorry about that. There we go. That's good. And then take the box of knobs. Here we go. And this look good. I think that could look good in there. So yeah, one with the screw. So I have black ones, and I have. Let's see what I have here. Oh, a red one for the volume. Could do. No, I have two of those, so that, you know, yeah, let's just put a black one in. And I have these ones with that inside there, and the ones without. Really shouldn't matter much. And the tool for this job is all right. Yeah. Then turn it around like. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, get a close up of it to finish things off. Clean the desk a bit, and let's check how long it took to make a rat like this, and I'll also break down the cost of it. It's not much, I can tell you. And I'm gonna let's put that in there already. Alright, there we go. So yeah, here we are. One rat. Splinter. The most I can tell the part that took the longest is doing the enclosures. This is actually hand painted one. I mean the lettering and stuff. It's just, you know, done that with the brush. And but the clear coat, when I was building guitars, we had a space where we did the clear coats on the guitars, and then chuck it away. And so yeah, I could then when sometimes I would just go and, you know, do a clear coat on a bunch of these, you know, self-made pedals. You know, so it has a pretty, like a decent finish to it. And I don't usually do that anymore. So I either nowadays, if I want to have a nice graphic on my pedal, I go with the pt.2 UV print stuff, and well, that's actually hard. I have a friend who does the graphics for me. I don't know how to do them myself. I could learn pretty fast, I think, because I have the knowledge, and I actually had to. I went to school for visual art. So yeah, and this is an old one as well. This one here. So I have I should make a clone also. A small enclosure myself. So take that off. Let's say you don't do that, and then let's think how much it would cost to make one of these, and then you can just label it with like sort of stuff or something, or just, you know, ink it. That's would also be a way to do it. But the enclosure is like they're probably like 7 to 8 euros or something. Could be cheaper. The switches, I think around under €1 probably for these ones. The other ones like 16 cents. The knobs 50 cents. I think they're not. The pots are not even €1 a piece. Then you have the jacks around €1. The foot switch 2.5, and let's say then the board with all the components is like what would I say? Depends on the parts, but let's say €5. So what would that total up to? 10, 16. Yeah, so it's like 25. Around 25, up to 25 to make one like this. And of course, then if you buy a board, and you can make this much easier. But yeah, so that's it's kind of like. But then when you start doing this like graphic stuff and all that, then it gets more expensive. But yeah, you can make those pretty cheap. But like I said, then if I would do this for someone else, it wouldn't be up to the standard, because like we saw there, I actually really don't like to be like the board to be floating like that. And there's some tricks you can do to, you know, not have to do that. So there's a way around it. And yeah, so the thing I do and design, or you can say I designed, but the boards I do and the way I then do those, it's much nicer. So the end result is actually a bit better because this base plate is just a bit wonky. Not like totally centered. And you can get the enclosures pre-drilled also from the same place I ordered parts from, and you can do the graphics as well in there. So but I mean, I just I built a board, the little board with like 8 pedals, 2 of them, actually 3 of them being like utility pedals in a way, buffer, AB switch, tuner. So there's like actually just 5 effects pedals in there. And that's when I found out the rat wasn't working. So I just decided like I'm gonna do one with some extra, and yeah, nice extras. Dirt box is where I got layout. Dirt box. I think it like dirt box layouts or something. You can probably Google that and find the site. And there's tons of stuff you can find there and do. I think this could be from there. This should be like a tweed style preamp thing, amp in a box. So yeah, you can actually make a really good like a set of pedals for yourself, especially the dirt ones. So fuzzes, overdrives, distortion, that kind of stuff. That's easy. And then you have the delay. There's some delay pedals that are quite easy to do, but then there are things that are a bit more complicated and require either more expensive parts or just then some like stuff like matching the transistor values and stuff like that. So yeah, and of course the boards will be much bigger and more stuff that can go wrong. I don't like trimmers that much. It's just a hassle. Shouldn't be too hard to get them, you know, onto them. To get the voltages right on this board. That's what trimmers are for. I think they should be, you know, adjusting the voltages on some of these pins on the transistors that will go in there. And remember to take the iron off. But yeah, that's I think I showed again how you fill a pedal and put it in a box this time. I hopefully have some sound examples as well, and the troubleshooting part, I didn't stream that, but I explained it, so it was just a few minor things and a bad component, and yeah, nothing special. And then we had this troubleshooting stuff also. So yeah, the mechanical parts. So what can go wrong with those? Oh yeah. What else is there? Nothing much. Let's probably end now. Might do stream later. Stream something, and for now, I'm gonna take off, clean up, and make a table ready for the next one. One thing I have in here that's been that I wanted to do for a while is a blues breaker, because that one's so well, it's really like iconic. I don't know if I have the diodes that usually go in one, but I have something to make it with. But yeah, for now it's cheers, have fun, and